Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah. It is Wednesday, or Little Saturday as they call it here in Denmark. I'll just get timer started. I'm just a very quick check-in with you today. I'm using my little 5-minute silent timer today. I'll put that there. There we go, it's running and I can kind of see it from there. And first of all, thanks for all the fantastic comments on the video I made yesterday. Yesterday, I started a new series with me and Steph from The Secret Slob. And we did a little introduction to ourselves, 5 things that you may know or may not know about us. And I asked you to comment with something that was, you know, something unusual about you or that people would be surprised about. And some of it, you need to go and read them. Some of them are hilarious or mind-boggling. And I actually had stopped myself this morning to say, get back to the morning routine. But anyway, if you haven't done it yet, go and have a wee look at the comments. And remember and comment yourself. You know, we are a weird and wonderful bunch, and hooray for that. Anyway, checking in with you quickly today. Last Friday, we made, or maybe you rejigged or restarted a home management binder, Flylady control journal, whatever you want to call it. I've renamed mine Who Go Home. And we started with some of the basics, you know, writing down things like morning routine. Oh, here's mine for today. Morning routine, you know, the 1 hour weekly clean of the house, stuff like that. And on this Friday, I will be doing the second part of that, because I've got a whole lot of ideas of what else you can add to your basic folder. But I just want to check in with you today. Yesterday, I didn't say what the day was. But it was plan and play day. If you're following, you know, the exact Flylady plan. Remember, you can do plan and play day on any day that suits you. I normally just keep it to Tuesday, or plan and play day, desk day, whatever you want to call it. And yesterday, if you haven't already done it, you know, things like planning your menu for this week, you know, check and see what's in the cupboards and the fridge. I'll be giving more ideas about that on Friday. Looking ahead, what's coming up. Birthdays, I replied to an invitation. One of my younger friends is turning 50, and I've also already made a note about, I have to think about gift. She's making a wish list at the moment. And it's just that also keeping play on our calendar, you know, we're thinking not just about all the things that we need to get organised, but organise a wee bit of fun. Last night, my husband and I, we went out for dinner in the very romantic area of Copenhagen called Christianshavn. I put some pictures on Instagram. And I had bought my husband the gift of tickets to see Bill Bailey. He's a British, not a comedian, musician, he's a kind of all-round guy. And I've got sore eyes this morning because I was laughing so much. And when I am laughing at something, my eyes just start watering, and I was crying with laughter. Anyway, it was a really good evening last night. But just, you know, plan these things. Keep a little bit of play on your radar. I've also gotten here to get in touch with a friend of mine that I know through my ladies club. We saw each other recently, said we must meet up, you know, so I've got that written down. And also to go and see the Downton Abbey film. I know it's got dreadful reviews. It's not really my cup of tea, but I'm going out with Vibeke and Helena for a kind of ladies' evening out. And I spoke to Mum yesterday. What was Mum with? My mum's 84, very sprightly. She's got a few memory problems, but very sprightly. And she's going to see Annie, the musical, in Edinburgh this week. So everybody's out doing stuff. So just, you know, remember and do a wee bit of planning for the play part. Okay, don't let all, you know, just be cleaning and doing your morning routine. Let's plan ahead, especially at this time of year where we're kind of, at least for us, we're going kind of to the dark season. You know, just a wee bit of planning ahead, and then it gives us something to look forward to. It gets us out there. Plan and play day. Yeah, and so today is Anti-Procrastination Day. And remember, you don't need to do this today. You can make it any day of the week that you like, but in Flylady land, as I like to call it, Anti-Procrastination Day is always Wednesday. Maybe you need to check the fridge. Have you got any science projects in there? Also, anti-procrastination is anything that you've kind of been putting off. You think it's going to take too long, you don't want to get started. It may be phoning up the dentist and making a dentist appointment, taking the car in for a service, all those kind of things. Get them on your list for Anti-Procrastination Day, and then when Anti-Procrastination Day comes down, you set your timer for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and you get started, because often in our heads we kind of build these things up and say, oh, I don't want to do it, and then when we've actually done it we say, oh, I should have done that ages ago, you know, that we let it become like a big monster in our head. So on my Anti-Procrastination Day task for today, I have to get in touch with the doctor about a referral to a specialist, and I think that's it actually. That's the only thing on my list. Anyway, as I said, I will be checking in with you again probably tomorrow, and I'll make a little hygge video tomorrow because I've been reading lots of good stuff. And I've got stuff in my sewing basket, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. It's also really important, at least for me in this season, you know, when we're moving towards the darkness, to have all those little hygge things going on, whether it be having breakfast by candlelight or just taking time to spend a few more minutes in the shower and make it a pamper thing. Just those, you know, we don't need to be doing huge things, but just taking a little moment for ourselves. And my little extra moment for myself this morning is cycling down with my besties for a skinny dip at the sea, you know, the winter bathing thing. Do not be fooled by the sunshine outside. It is freezing this morning, so I have my gloves on, my ear muffs, my cycle helmet. I've got my vest on, you know, my simmet, my blouse, my woolly jumper, and I've got my swimming bag ready to go. And Helene is the one who's bringing tea this morning, so I hope she's got the big flask, the big thermos flask of tea, because we're going to need it to warm up afterwards. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Remember, give yourself a wee pom-pom shake if you need it. And as I said, I will be checking with you tomorrow. I'll do a little hygge video about what I'm reading book-wise, and then on Friday I shall see you for the second part of the house management binder, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, live long and prosper. May the Danish hygge with you. I hope it's nice and warm where you are, and I shall see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.